the sea, soaking up the sun.
Hi, I'm Monica. I am 40 years old. Turned 40 this year. I'm okay with that though. Am I going to be the oldest one on this show? Oh, I hope not. Oh my gosh. But if I am, that's okay. Wisdom. No. I am an entrepreneur. My husband and I own a lodge in Northern California. We have a 27-room lodge to where we only do destination-style weddings. Our brides and grooms come up and stay with us for 1 to 3 days. It is a house party, family reunion, wedding, everything all wrapped up into one. We take care of them from the time they walk in till the time they leave, and even thereafter. We're known as the cruise ship in the mountains. That's what we do. I am excited to be on the next Great Baker because I really want this challenge. I want to push myself. I tend to catch myself doing the same thing every day. You know, it's taking care of kids and getting them to school and running your business, and then, you know, waking up and doing that again. I am ready to do something new. I'm really excited to do this.
My food industry background, I actually got into the bakery business kind of on accident. I was looking for a job, and I went into the local grocery store and just applied. And they just happened to say, hey, we have this position in the bakery. Would you like to do it? And I said, well, what am I going to do? And they said, oh, we need a hostess, somebody to package the all the product and put your pricing on it. You're going to rotate. You're going to do tear weights. So I started there, and I really loved the job. I already loved baking and cooking as it was, so I really loved that job. Then after watching everybody around in the bakery, and there's an older gentleman who was the cake decorator, and I'd always go over and watch him. And then I asked one day, I just said, hey, you know, I'm really interested in this. I want to learn how to decorate cakes. So I learned from him, and I was really fortunate that I worked in the grocery industry when we didn't have to weigh and measure, and there weren't guidelines, and everything wasn't so structured. And he actually had a bakery in Germany. So I got to learn how to make Napoleons, how to decorate cakes, and he taught me so many things. I had an artistic background, so it was pretty easy for me. So I went from there to becoming their main decorator, and that was, if I remember right, that was about 8 months after I got my job. So I began cake decorating. I was their sole decorator, and I started decorating cakes then. I then stopped doing that and went on to do other things in life, and just then went on to baking cakes and catering parties for friends and family, and just kind of did it on the side for fun. And then when my husband and I purchased the Forest House, we took on this great adventure of only doing weddings. So we provide everything for the weddings, from the appetizers that they start with, to the dinner, to the cake, to late night appetizers. I was our main cook at the time for the first about 3 years, and then I moved from being our cook and cake decorator to solely making cakes.
I would say I'm pretty creative when it comes to baking and cooking. When it comes to cooking, I can take a recipe or a thought and usually come out with a great end product. And as with cake decorating, I have never done something or been given a challenge and not been able to do it. I definitely want to try new things. I want to do one of those big sculpted cakes. I haven't been able to do that yet, and I want to do that sometime. I would say I'm on the edge of the box. I'm not in the box, and I'm not like, blah, out of the box, but definitely like to be challenged. I really like to just push myself to be just in the moment, in the now. I try not to let the past really reflect on me right now, and then I don't worry about the future. I know that right now is what I can control and what I'm doing, and I just try to focus in on that and shut everything out.
I would describe my character as it pertains to the competition as I'm the perfect vanilla cupcake that you never saw coming. Cute, pretty little cupcake, then you bite into it and your world changes. I believe the way that that pertains to the competition is they're just never going to see me coming. My personality. I'm strong when faced with adversity. I am unpretentious. I'm conscientious. I'm enlightened. I'm moral. I'm sometimes a total nut. I've been accused of making myself laugh, belly laughing at myself. I'm a focused person. I like to live in the now. I don't worry about the past. I live in the now, and I dream a little bit about the future. My favorite topic in conversation in a social setting would be travel. I like to hear where people have been, where they're going. I also love to talk about food. I love different restaurants. I like to get ideas from friends that were going out of town, where they've been, where they're, what places they like. And obviously, we have 3 children, so we always talk about children and their activities. And cake decorating to me, I love it. It is my time that I get to shut off from everything else in the world. I get to be honest, I get to get away from my children for a little bit. I love that I can just focus on decorating a cake. It's kind of a joke with my employees that I can't decorate and talk to you at the exact same time, but I will decorate, listen to what you have to say, stop, and then answer your question. And I kind of giggle about it, but it's just something. You can't do something, think about what they're saying, and answer all at the same time. So I just love it. I get to shut off from the outside world and just focus on that cake, and I just absolutely love it. The role that I generally play in groups is either the leader or an organizer. I think it's because I'm confident and I'm kind of the calm, cool one. Everybody comes to me because I'm just chill. I don't freak out. So whether I'm in a paid position or a volunteer position, I always give my all. I don't do anything less because I'm volunteering. I want things to be perfect. My friends and toughest critics would say that I usually exceed people's expectations. I always try my hardest, so therefore they kind of are in awe of my ability. I don't give myself that much credit. I think that's what maybe makes me try harder every time. People a lot of times ask for my counsel, ask for my advice, and I sometimes, I love to give it. I love to help. I don't expect them to take my advice. Then there's also the other side that I actually sometimes sacrifice my opinion to some people. So,
how do I react to criticism? I don't think anybody takes criticism well. I think I would say that I probably would listen to what the person has to say and take the positive out of that. It's a learning time when you hear what you've done wrong or what you need to do in a different way. Take it as a positive and learn from it and go with it. In business, the client needs me to be there, focused with them or on their item, their product, their cake, whatever it may be. I have to be focused on that right there so I have a great end product, because that is what is going to make this business prosper and grow and thrive and be an amazing business.